Alright, hello, we are back. ORAS 1v1 LT round 2. We have Potatochan versus Gohar. Once I find the game. Gohar is this the dagger? Potatochan is Potatochan 789, obviously. These guys agreed to play with no Charizard, so we're seeing double Victini. So Gohar has a Pinsir, Victini Hoopa versus Victini Magnezone Gengar. So Hoopa Unbound looks very good here. Scarf kinda. I think Scarf Physical wins. And then Band if it's somehow faster than Victini. Actually, I don't know the calcs. I think Band Hoopa might be weakness policy Victini anyway, but it loses the Band if it's fast. Gengar is probably Hypnogar, if I had to guess. I would guess that Victini is Band or Specs. I don't know. Not sure. Pinsir doesn't get Mega Speed turn 1 in this gen, which is relevant. Kinda relevant. If it's a super fast Victini. So yeah, any of these sets can basically be anything. Well, I don't think I'm gonna if I try to guess them. Could be wrong on that though. Yeah, I think it makes most sense for it to be Scarf. And I think Scarf is very good here. Potential Mirror Coat on Magnezone. But I feel like Potatochan would be more of the type of guy to run Custap Berry. And might have Metal Sound instead. Not sure. The no Charizard metagame is not something I like very much. These guys are in winner's bracket, by the way. So the loser will be able to go back to loser's bracket and still have a chance to play again. In terms of picks, I think that the Hoopa looks very, very tempting here. And from Potatochan, I should be watching from Potato's POV because he is the higher seed, as the first seed. Yeah, Hoopa's very threatening here. So I honestly think we just see Victini from Potato. Depends on what he reads. I would read Scarf if I was Potato. But it kind of depends on what Potatochan can actually do about it. If Potatochan played Sice last round and got lucky a game but won. And then Gohar 3-0 Dom when Dom brought Monocolor and Gentleman's to no Charizard. There's also kind of a bad Diancie matchup for Gohar. So maybe we see HP Steel on the Hoopa. I don't know. But anyway, we're here. Gengar versus Victini gone. Interesting. Maybe it wasn't Scarf. Well, yeah, Band Hoopa does beats gone. That shit. What? Specs? That's funny. Because Band Hoopa does beat Gren still. It kind of loses to Torrent, but Gren is 0 in a no Charizard metagame, honestly. So Potatochan goes up 1-0. Victini is not a bad play there, honestly. I don't know. Wonder what the Hoopa was that he didn't click it there, though. And opted to pick Victini instead. A bit strange. Anyway, game 2. We see triple Charizard versus Clefable, Aegislash, Haxorus. So these guys Gentlemen's to no Charizard, but Potatochan broke the Gentlemen's, which is obviously allowed. This is like a Zio SS team from PO4. And then Gohar's crying. And I'm gonna say it's your fault for Gentleman. So yeah. But there's a Haxorus on the screen, so Potato could be in trouble. Counter Zard, like 50-50 Haxorus, I think. Actually, you might be able to stay regular. I don't know. And Gohar's like molding in the chat, but it's whatever. I think he might have just DDoS Potatochan. Clefable's probably Specs, if I had to guess. I mean, sure, I think you surely just go Hexorus. Then you just 50-50. Because I mean, I assume one of these is counter. I mean, you kind of have to for Terrakion, Garchomp. But you could also be cussed up Berry Poggers. And then defeat for Archops as well. Because Triple Zard loses to Archops. Or Scarf, I think. I think Scarf also wins, but the Potatochan is thinking for some reason. Yeah. I think it's also worth noting that Clefable is good, because Charizard Mega Y isn't a good pick here. Yeah. Because I also think that is Specs. But the others, I said in another video that most Clefable sets defeat Manaphy. Unless, like, actual Kekiri. I wonder what happens in the rest of the series now that Potatochan broke their no Charizard agreements. Obviously no penalty because, like, it's your fault for gentlemening. Potatochan's turbo thinking now. He has to decide whether to go Charizard Mega Y on Clef or some counter Zard to try to defeat Haxorus. It's kind of a hard call out to make when Haxorus is just, like, yeah. So we do see the Haxorus on Nerve. Obviously, they run on Nerve for Kieran Black. Charizard Mega X, Rock Slide, that did 40, so we'll see a counter. Oh, nope. See another Rock Slide, another flinch. Nope, gone. Gohar almost got bailed. So yeah, that was a 50-50. I always like clicking Outrage personally. I don't know. It's just a 50-50. So it's just armchairing to say I would go one or the other. So that was an epic game too. Charizard being pretty broken. I think 40 is definitely counter Zard, by the way. Dom saying let's free soul do as if it actually matters. Yeah. Interesting game 3. Triple Zard is definitely viable, obviously. Problem is you're using Charizard counter Charizard though, which you can run into problems using. It's not a bad thing, but yeah. Yep, Through the Sea of Time playing. Pretty goat OST. Now we see Kieran Black, Charizard Heatran versus Togekiss, Chansey Volcanion. Any of these sets could be anything, man. That's super Perdamos for me being able to guess. I don't think Potatochan uses Charizard Mega Y at all, though. So I think it's safe to assume this Charizard Mega X, maybe Haban, Kieran Black, and then Specs Heatran maybe? I don't know. Let me think about Gohar's team first. Potatochan insta-picked. He might have just insta-picked the Charizard. Sub-Zard can win, but Max Defense Volcanion wins. Like Comfight Toxic Zard I think wins. I don't know, we'll see. Can't really guess what set it is. Like he couldn't, like I would probably be Charizard Mega Y on this, but there's no reason he has to. Oh, that's a Scarf Togekiss. Okay, 1. This is a very low bulk Zard. 44-53, hello? What? Alright. I mean, there's like no way to tell what Zard that was, honestly. Because he could be Specs for Venusaur, Taunt Heatran or some shit, I don't know. So Gohar has resorted to hacks 2 games in a row. Yeah, I don't know. Could be a lot of Charizards, honestly. I'm kind of thinking Haban Kieran Black though. Considering that was like, there's no way there was any bulk on that Charizard, considering how much those air slashes did. Anyway, game 4. We have God Squad versus Sableye, Entei, Genesect. Gohar says that he's built this version, but I mean I can't fault you for bringing God Squad in this tour. This just looks like a 50-50 Charizard into Sableye, Genesect, and then Gyarados into Entei. Mawile also defeats Sableye and Genesect, but it is an 0-3 here because Charizard is objectively better because you have pretty decent odds to beat Entei because it has to hit stone edges. That's all there is to it. Genesect could be either Scarf or Specs here. Could be whatever. The Entei is probably Helmets. Doesn't need AV, or I don't know. Step Protect is not a thing. And then Sableye could be anything. Metal Burst is possible. Metal Burst is always possible, but maybe more likely a CM Wisp. Or honestly, Taunts. Taunts is honestly appreciated with this team because Entei and Genesect can both struggle to defeat some stall mons. And then the God Squad, you can run whatever you want on this team. I think the Charizard Mega Y version low-key loses to Policy Victini, but we can ignore that. So maybe he's the Charizard Mega X Stone Edge Gyarados. I don't know. You can run anything. Who's Comfy and Nautica? Oh, that's Edgar. So we see Entei, Charizard. Alright, let's see. Counterzard wins the game. Oh, sub. Alright. It is faster. Whoa. Hold hard up. Bulldoze. Smashed. And then just extreme speed, yeah. Bulldoze kinda nice. That said, normally has Endure. That's what Dom likes to run. Anyway, Potatochan goes 3-1. And then Gohar drops the losers bracket. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.